So all lions were under suspension because a tribe man was available. Slave boy like Daniel began to rise in a strange land, that he became the prime minister in a land that he was a slave, because he understood the system of prayer. No land is hard. We only have men that are not praying. No condition is permanent. We only have permanent men that are not praying. No affliction is permanent. We only have permanent men that are not groaning. Daniel prayed to a point that even when a law was made against him, he opened the windows of his house. He opened his door and even started making prayer. Bible says he prayed 3 times in a day. And Bible says when they heard it, they came to the king and said, didn't you make a law that no man should pray in this land? And Bible says, and the king was guilty. He could not reverse his law because the strength of the king is bound by the decree he gives. And Bible says, and the king needed to tell Daniel, he said, throw him to the lion's den, for he has broken the law of the king. And when they threw him to the lion's den, Bible says, and the king could not sleep that night. The king began to intercede for the next day. He went to the lion's den and he called Daniel and said, Daniel, as the Lord God whom you serve able to deliver you? And Daniel responded, he said, yes, the Lord God whom I serve is able to deliver me. And the king gave an order. He said, bring him out. And everyone that persuaded the king for Daniel to be thrown in, he brought them into the same lion. And remember that for over 24 hours the lion was starving. Why? Because they brought a prayer man, a man who intercede to the king of Judah. So when a tribe man among his tribe people, they could not devour him, because Daniel is a man of prayer and he prayed to the lion of the tribe of Judah. So all lions were under suspension because a tribe man was available. Their mouths were shut.